Today is the 9th day of the countdown leading to Nnamdi Kanu's court case, which will be on the 13th of June. As you are aware, yesterday, being the 10th day of the countdown, we made certain demands demanding that he should be granted bail or sent to the appropriate institution. Well, today, we are taking a step further, and this time we are demanding the complete and unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And we make this demand because we believe that Nnamdi Kanu is unjustly and for obvious reasons clear for everybody to see ethnically.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me in this live section. Now we're going to be talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So now, you guys know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been securing a lot of victory in court. He has disapproved lies by DSS witness. In fact, it is very clear that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will soon leave that DSS dungeon, because I see no reason why he's still there, because that man is innocent. Yes, people that said he's a terrorist can't even prove that this man is a terrorist, or can't even prove that he committed treason, because these are the two things they charged him. They said he committed treason and terrorism. Yes, if you call a man a thief, come out and prove that this man is a thief. You have to come and show evidence or give evidence that this man is a thief. All the evidences or all the DSS witness being brought to court can't even prove that. The judge has said it. We have had enough. All those thousands of witnesses and evidence cannot prove, none of them can prove that this man is a terrorist or this man committed treason. They're just dragging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to court, dragging him to court, wasting his time. Even the masked so-called DSS witness cannot prove that this man is a terrorist. People were thinking that because they are masked, they will have a lot to say, but unfortunately, these people have nothing to say about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And then the only thing they are just saying are all lies, which Nnamdi Kanu has disproved. All the things that we imagine. Why would DSS even lie at first? That's to show you that these people they know what they are doing. They are just purposely, intentionally holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in that place, which is so unfair. So there's a video I'm going to play for you guys. This man came out to say a lot of things concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's trial and the fact that DSS, they are lying. This man said a lot of things. So this man said a lot of things about the DSS, of them lying, because the judge has said, kindly close this thing, kindly, rush this, because you're wasting our time. You're wasting our time. All the evidences you've been bringing, none of them can prove this man is a terrorist. Why are you then keeping him in that place? Why are you then keeping him in that place? So this is what, the judge said. Thank God that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have a good judge presiding over his case. If it was during the time of Binta Nyako, there will not be any progress at all. But ever since Justice Omotosho has, taken over this case, there have been a lot of progress, which everyone is happy, happy. Shame to DSS and Nigerian government that said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to rot in DSS dungeon, because honestly, there have been progress, and Nnamdi Kanu will soon be released. With the way things are going, he's going to be released. So guys, kindly watch this video. I'm going to play a clip of what this man said. This man said a lot of things which we're going to be talking about. He said, truly, if you're still doubting that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu he said, if you're still doubting that Nigeria don't have an Igbo problem, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case is an eye-opener to show you guys that truly Nigeria has an Igbo problem. That is why they're still keeping him in that place. This man talked about a lot of things. He said, if you're still doubting that Igbos are, Igbos are not maltreated, this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case is an eye-opener to everyone, to tell you that truly Igbos are maltreated. So he said a lot of things. he talked about the way, DSS are treating him in cell, and for the fact that he has come out to, disprove all the lies by DSS witness. So guys, just take a look at this video and I'll be right back.
Today is the 9th day of the countdown leading to Nnamdi Kanu's court case, which will be on the 13th of June. As you are aware, yesterday, being the 10th day of the countdown, we made certain demands demanding that he should be granted bail or sent to the appropriate institution. Well, today, we are taking a step further, and this time we are demanding the complete and unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And we make this demand because we believe that Nnamdi Kanu is unjustly and for obvious reasons clear for everybody to see, ethnically profiled and targeted. Perhaps if there were people who did not believe that the Igbos are unjustly and wrongly treated in the Nigerian state, Nnamdi Kanu's trial should be an eye-opener and a clear event to convince you otherwise. And if you're still doubting, I'm going to read out a list, comprehensive one, of people who are walking free in this country. And these people have threatened the Nigerian state. In fact, these people have committed more than enough to land them in prison, more than enough to land them in firing squad. I'm telling you the fact. But for one reason or the other, they are still walking free without handcuff. Walking free in this country. In fact, many of them, as you are aware, are even doing business with Nigeria. They are even doing contracts for Nigeria. Some of them are even in politics. Some of them are in institutions. They are smiling, moving up and down the country. They are free men. But one thing all of them have in common is that they are not Igbos. It's only an Igbo man who can do something in this country, and the security agencies and the federal government will tell you, don't worry, just take a bow and go. Don't worry. It was a mistake. We forgive you. Take a bow and go. But when an Igbo man does it, all hell will be let loose. Without taking your time, please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on notifications. Very important. Watch this video to the end because I'm going to be telling you the reasons why Nigerian government must release Nnamdi Kanu immediately. Look at this funny list I'm going to read out to you, and you will be shocked at the depth of ethnic bias, and tribalism when it comes to exerting justice, neutrality in this country. It is too much. I'll read. Okay, this is a list of people in Nigeria who have committed high-level treason and various crimes against the state, against the security agencies, against the Nigerian people, and yet are walking free. Number 1 on the list, Asari Dokubo. He is from the South, and he's...
Hello guys, so this man mentioned many people, many Nigerians, many politicians, in fact some self are even Yoruba chief, they are chiefs in Yoruba land. Many Nigerian politicians that are truly the ones, terrorizing Nigeria. They are truly the terrorists, but then they are still walking freely like a normal man that did not commit any crime. These people wasted lives, ended so many people's life, took police, army to their early grave, destroyed, manhandled girls, young girls, raped people's wife, killed people, by a lot of people, but still these people are politicians in Nigeria. These people are chiefs in Yoruba land. But look at a man like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that cannot do anything. I mean, when it comes to all these people that are terrorizing Nigeria, like this man mentioned, he mentioned Asari Dokubo. We'll still mention, I will still, list many that he mentioned. So when it comes to this people's crime, these people did not commit petty crime. They committed big crimes that people can even point out. or proof that yes, these people committed this crime. But it is all online. It is even in confessions. If you check confessions online, you will still see where these Fulani terrorists are, calling their names, saying that this person is their grandmaster. This person is people that sent them. But Nigerian government, they're not doing anything about it. They're not even saying anything about it. So this man mentioned Asari Dukubo. He said this man posted, pipeline. This man committed terrorism. But today, this man is working. They arrested him and later released him in months. Released him. This man is working freely today in Nigeria, even involved in politics. What kind of country is this? What kind of country is this? Look at, you can actually point out that these people actually committed this crime. But look at Nnamdi Kanu. They can't even prove that this person committed this crime. You cannot prove that Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. Why those people that are terrorizing Nigeria, you can prove, anybody can prove that this person truly, because it's online, this person truly committed this crime. But Nnamdi Kanu, you cannot prove that he's a terrorist and then he committed treason. You cannot look at the DSS witnesses, just like I said. They cannot prove that, yes, this man is a criminal. That's to show you that Nnamdi Kanu is truly an innocent man. He did not commit any crime. All these allegations by Nigerian government, he did not commit any because they cannot prove. Yes, in the court, it says that, someone is presumed innocent until he's proven guilty. Until you come out and say, yes, this person committed a crime, that is when everybody will know, yes, that this person is going to go to jail. But as far as he did not commit any crime, he's not guilty, he's innocent. That is what the court says. And everyone that knows the law knows the same thing. Nnamdi Kanu has come out to say that that you see his problem is not his problem is not having a car or having a house. That he doesn't need all these things. That what he wants is Biafra. He said Nigeria is an irrelevant country and everything done in Nigeria is irrelevant because they have refused. He said they have refused to, solve the problem of Nigeria from the root. They know where the problem of Nigeria is coming from, but because of they have refused to solve it from the root, that is why he said everything concerning Nigeria is irrelevant. So that's to tell you, why he wants Igbos to be on their own, why he wants Igbo. And then another reason why Nnamdi Kanu is still in that place is because of Nigerian government cannot stand him. Nigerian government cannot stand that man. That is why, he's still there. If not, they would have released him long time ago. And another reason is because of he's an Igbo man. Because okay, let me mention what this man said. He mentioned many people that are terrorizing Nigeria. In fact, that did the same thing that they claim that Nnamdi Kanu did. That they truly did it and they can prove that these people did it. But then they cannot even, arrest them. They are still working freely. Number one, he mentioned Asari Dukubo, which I've said. Asari Dukubo is one person, that busted. They said that he committed treason. They even arrested him for that. You can check online. You will see all these things for yourself. So you can check the media. So he said they arrested him for that. And then later they released him. People told that busted pipeline caused many problems in Nigeria with his boys. But then he's still working freely. And that person they mentioned is Tuji Bello. Tuji Bello is the one person in this country. Everybody knows him to be a notorious bandit leader. But then this man is still going about freely. I remember that, the chief of defense staff vowed when he, before he entered office, he vowed that he said to Tuji that he's going to bring him down. What is happening after 8 months? This is 8 months and then nothing is happening. Tuji Bello is still doing what he's doing. Causing violence. You need to see what is happening in the north, even in the southeast, the south. Mention it. You need to see what is happening. Insecurity is something. Is now in fact, kidnapping is a normal job now. Is like a business in Nigeria. It's a business because our president doesn't care. He doesn't care. All he knows is his political ambitions. That's all he knows. So he mentioned Tuji Bello as someone that these people have hired a lot of people. Tuji Bello is one of the most wanted lists in Nigeria. People that are looking for one is Tuji Bello. But what has happened? They're not even look at all the money. If these people are truly serious in bringing down all these terrorists, they should put money in insecurity. They should you see that they are not even serious. That is why the DSS have to go and build Islamic schools, because they are not serious of, curbing away insecurity in Nigeria, wiping away insecurity in Nigeria. They are not serious. It's not like they don't have the money. I don't know if they're working for somebody. I can't even tell. Why will these people be terrorizing Nigeria and then you have nothing to say, you have nothing to do? You have nothing to say and you have nothing to do. This is what Nnamdi Kanu have seen and said, no, my people, I don't know about others, my people must go. He said he doesn't care if he's still in that prison for another year, if he's still in that dungeon for an extra year. As far as he's doing this thing and fighting for Biafra, as far as he's doing it for his people, that he doesn't care. He said he's dead. You will hear him say, I'm going to play a video of, Nnamdi Kanu of what he said. He said he's already a dead man. Oh. He said, I am a dead man until Biafra comes. That in fact, nothing makes sense to him in Nigeria until Biafra nation, until Biafra come. That nothing makes sense. That is only Biafra that can revive him. That is already a dead man. And it's only Biafra that will revive him. This is what Nnamdi Kanu said. So imagine all these people that are truly the terrorists of Nigeria. They have left them to walk about freely. They have left, you can actually prove that these people, they are terrorists, but then they are walking about freely, going up and down freely. Some are politicians in Nigeria, they are being paid salary. These terrorists are pampered. But the ones that are innocent, they call them terrorists and arrest them, put them, keep them in detention for so long, which is not good. So, guys, I just wanted to take a look at what Nnamdi Kanu said, concerning what is going on in Nigeria. Said a lot of things, guys. Take a look.
Are you not afraid for your life? And what happens?
I am dead already.
And at what happens if anything happens to you now? Do you have succession plans?
I am dead already. I was pouring some water, I do apologize. I am dead already. The only thing that can bring me back to life is Biafra. This life is meaningless without freedom, not just freedom. As I said before, I traveled to England to study for a reason and for a purpose. You cannot tell me that in England, they have gas piped all the way from the Scottish gas fields. There is 24 hours a day electricity. There is gas. If you're homeless or if you're unemployed, the government can give you what is called housing benefit. You can pay your rent and live in a decent home. They also give you money to feed as well. If I cannot do those things for my people, then my life is meaningless. So as I am right now, I'm already dead. I'm only waiting for Biafra to revive me and to resuscitate me. And I feel and I do pray that most other Africans should feel the way that I do. Because Africa is a failure because we fail to address the core and the key issues affecting our lives. We intend to change that. And by the grace of God Almighty in heaven, we shall be successful. My life doesn't matter anymore. What matters is Biafra. Everything else is irrelevant. And the zoo government, they know it. Everything is irrelevant. The only thing that matters to me, God is my witness, is Biafra, nothing more. I don't have a car. I have nothing. The only promise I said to God is, give me Biafra, that's all. I don't want anything else. What am I doing with money? What am I doing with cars? I don't need them. The Biafra I do need.
So, guys, you heard what Nnamdi Kanu said. Nnamdi Kanu has truly sacrificed himself, singled out himself just for the freedom of, his people. What is life without, freedom? What is life without freedom? You're living in Nigeria, you're in bondage.
if I were you, even if it's the same.
So, guys, Nnamdi Kanu has, said it that he doesn't even care if they add an extra year. He said he doesn't care if they add an extra year, that as far as he's doing this thing for his people. He said he studied in England, and then he saw how, how their government is operating them. That these people, they will give, constant electricity, give houses to people that don't have house. They'll live in a decent house, even feed them properly. He said if he cannot do these things for his people, that means, his life is useless. That is what Nnamdi Kanu said. He said a lot of things. So look at Nigerian government, he said they cannot solve the root. Nigerian government knows these things. They know the problem of Nigeria. We have all these things, but why is it we are still suffering? You don't want to, you don't want us to go, and then you will not still treat them properly. You don't want the Igbos to go, you will not still treat them properly. This is unfair. That is why Nnamdi Kanu has said no matter what, that in fact he's dead until Biafra comes. No matter what, if he like, let him remain there for another year. But he doesn't care until Biafra comes. I just want you to take a look at what this man said. This man said things concerning the Britain and the concerning Biafra too, and then how the Britain collided with Nigerian government, because the Northerners, they can easily get deceived. Yes, everybody knows. Even today is happening live today itself during the election. Or where did they do you think they come to the South House to bribe them? No, they go to the north because they know that they can be easily be deceived, and they want to just give them a grain of rice. They will accept, and then they'll vote for you, and they will suffer for 4 years. These are the same people that will still come out after, when the person is ruling, to start crying. But next, they will say they will never vote for these people, but give them, after the person's tenure, once elections start again, just give them a grain of rice. They will vote for you. They'll vote for you. Go vote for the incompetent people. I don't know why Nigerian government will not allow those people that know what they are doing to be on that chair. You don't want Igbos to lead. You will not still put people that know what they are doing. This is unfair. So this man talked about how the Northerners get easily deceived. Talked about many things about IPB, that Biafra would have won that war during the time of Ojukwu. Ojukwu is a very stubborn man. He was a very stubborn. In fact, he's a very stubborn man. And the same thing with Nnamdi Kanu. He's a very stubborn. That is why I said Biafran is a spirit. It's a spirit, truly a spirit. People think that after Ojukwu died, that yes, shame to Biafran people, that Biafran will collapse. But then Biafran is still, even till now, Biafran is still striving. This is how the next generation will still take this up. So guys, I just wanted to take a look at what this man said. Listen carefully, guys. Take a look.
The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has accused the United Kingdom government of hypocrisy and colonial bias for supporting Morocco's autonomy plan for Western Sahara while ignoring Biafra's self-determination efforts. IPOB questioned why the UK deems the Western Sahara's autonomy as viable while repressing Biafra's movement. IPOB traced the UK's hostility towards Biafra to the Nigerian Biafra War era, accusing the British government of complicity in mass civilian deaths. The group stated that Buhari's actions were driven by oil interest and a desire to preserve its colonial legacy. IPOB called on the UK to end its hypocritical double standards and recognize Biafra's right to self-determination. The group also urged the United Nations and African Union to investigate the UK's role in repressing the Biafran movement while promoting autonomy elsewhere. All right, today I'm delighted to be joined by two esteemed guests. Here in the studio we have Mr. Peter Nasike. Mr. Nasike is a philosopher, development economist, and best-selling author. He is also an erudite commentator on economy, finance, politics, and power. Great to have you join us.
Thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure. Of course, joining us virtually is Eda Lekia Christian. He is a public affairs analyst, social justice crusader, and president of the Niger Delta Coalition Against Violence. We understand that Adeleke is not here with us, but let's start out with Mr. Nosike, taking a look at this situation. Isn't the UK's endorsement of autonomy for Western Sahara while ignoring Biafra's claim a blatant case of geopolitical hypocrisy rooted in oil interests and colonial guilt?
Well, times differ.
Okay.
We cannot 60s and 20s are not the same thing. Right now, there's more enlightenment, there's more exposure. But the policy and programs of every country in the world, apart from Africa, is governed by interest. Understand me? It is governed by interest, not humanitarian. Because after the first military coup, which killed Aguiyi, Gowon has wanted his people to move out of the country. That is, Gowon and the North wanted that to separate from Nigeria on their own. So then, what they were shouting was Araba, meaning secession. They were already on their own to leave Nigeria and stay on their own. It was the British government that told them, now you have power. Don't run, stay and take authority. So it was the British government that gave the North, that's the courage that to stay in the country, because they were scared. Understand? Then, but Ojukwu on his own part, I can say, because he was a patriot. He has every reason to have won this war. Understand me? Because Russia was ready to come to the aid of Biafra. Understand? So all that Ojukwu would have done is just that to sign a 40-year, 50-year.
So, guys, let's talk about what that man said. So, people are expecting that when Trump enters office, that Biafra is going to give the Igbos Biafra, but he's not even saying anything about it. This is world power. Now he has come out to talk about the reasons why UK government doesn't want to give the Igbos Biafra. Looking at what is happening, how Nigerian government have been maltreating the Igbos, they are just delaying on this thing. They are not even persuading the president to release Nnamdi Kanu. People were thinking that Trump is going to help and release Nnamdi Kanu, but no, he has not even said anything about that. So this man came out to give his reasons. He said, one, because UK governments are supporting the Northerners, Fulanis. They're supporting them. That is why till now Nnamdi Kanu has not been released. You guys know there was this allegation that Tinubu is working for foreigners. There is a puppet is working for foreigners. And then people are yet to confirm that. But looking at what is happening, it's as if the allegation is true. Because tell me why the Fulanis will be doing what they are doing, the Northerners will be doing what they are doing, and then nobody is saying, he's not saying anything about it. We know this thing happen. Look at what have been happening in Nigeria. It is only P2B, even P2B goes to the north. No matter where all this violence, where you see flood happened, terrorists by a lot of people, P2B will still go to that place, to console them. But the president of Nigeria cannot even, show that he's concerned about his people. It is now P2B that is not even the president of Nigeria that will even go to the north. An Igbo man will still go to the north to console, to console with them. But the president of Nigeria doesn't care, doesn't show concern of his people. What does this tell you? That allegation that Tinubu is working for the foreigners is a puppet is looking as if it's true. Because tell me, look at what is happening. So that's to tell you that Igbo people, they don't have any, evil intention. They don't waste blood. In the Igbo, they don't waste blood. The only thing they are saying is that treat us the same, treat us equally. And if you not treat us equally, allow us to go. It is not a big deal. Treat us equally, and if you will not treat us equally, allow us to have our freedom. Nnamdi Kanu has said this. There is nothing. See, there's no use living in Nigeria and being a Nigerian, and then there's no freedom. There is nothing like having freedom. We are in bondage in this country. Look at what is happening all over Nigeria. That's to show you that we are in bondage. And even up to now, if you have said that, if you're still thinking that, yeah, Igbos are truly not, Igbos are not equally or are equally treated, Nnamdi Kanu's case is going to open your eye. Both Simeon Ekpa's case and Nnamdi Kanu's case is going to truly prove to you that truly Igbos are actually in bondage in this country, or they are not equally treated. Because all the lies brought by DSS, all the lies brought by DSS, they are all even the judge has said that those lies they are not even, they can't even defend their lies. They can't. You're lying, but you cannot still defend it. You're lying, but you cannot defend. He has confirmed that those things, that all those witnesses that DSS has been bringing, they are all lies. That is what the judge has said. So it is looking like Nnamdi Kanu is going to be freed. It's looking like he's going to be freed, because he has been making a lot of wins. He has disproved lies by DSS, agents. So now look at this that's to tell you that this is a conspiracy, with Nigerian government and the UK, according to what this man is saying. He said Ojukwu would have won that war. In fact, right, just check when Biafran started agitating. Self-determination is not a crime. Self-preservation is not a crime. Until all these are a crime, that is when I'll know that yes, Nnamdi Kanu is going to go to jail. But if they have not come out to adjust it and say that self-determination is a crime, Nnamdi Kanu is a free man. He did not do anything. So guys, take a look at this video. This man said a lot of things, yes, concerning how these people want to use Simeon Ekpa's case and Nnamdi Kanu's case. In fact, the fact that they went to arrest Simeon Ekpa, that's to show you that truly these people don't want Igbos to survive. These people want to just silence the Igbos. Take a look at what this man said. This is going to open your eyes in some things happening in Nigerian government, even some controversies around Simeon Ekpa's case. Guys, take a look.
Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to all the genuine Biafrans. May God bless you all from wherever you are watching and hearing me from this very wonderful second day of June 2025. Now, before I start analyzing what I saw that was wrong, I want you all to know that we have only one government under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa, Dr. Mrs. Ngozi Orabueze, our Deputy Prime Minister currently. Now, any other government apart from the United States of Biafra, USB, is a fraud. They are all criminals, believe you me. They are all thieves, criminals, and they are all deceivers. They are all liars. There is no two government. It is only one government under the leadership presently of Madam Ngozi Orabueze. So that is the government you should follow. Any other government, I don't know anything about them. That is the truth. Now, secondly, the prosecutor in Finland said our prime minister should be going in for 6 years. And I tell you, whatever Tinubu cannot do with money will never and does not exist. Whatever Tinubu, you see this man called Tinubu, whatever he cannot do with money will never exist. Now, I have never seen in a country where you brought allegation over somebody, and then without going through the court proceedings to find out if this man is guilty or not, you are suggesting 6 years sentence. Is it not the same country, the same court that told us a person is presumed innocent until he's been proven guilty? Why, where, and how did they fetch 6 years without even going through the normal procedures of the law? This is my point. And I want Biafrans to know this. The lawyers, the people who has read law can actually counter this. That prosecutor has no right to jail anybody or to pronounce any jail sentence without the knowledge of the magistrate. And that is the simple truth. Because there are laws that are guiding these things. There are laws that are guiding this individual. And a terrorist case of that magnitude carries 14 years sentence, 14 to 21 years. It's a kind of case. So if you see somebody coming to tell you that our prime minister should be going in for 6 years without the case being tried, without the accused person without the accused person to come and defend himself, then there's something going on. There is something fishy. Now, it would be better for us to understand that Tinubu has rolled out billions of dollars, if not millions of dollars, to make sure that he intimidates Master Simon Ekpa. And I'm telling you people the truth. But this is the spoiler alert. The spoiler alert is that the prosecutor only has the power to present his argument. The prosecutor does not have power over the jurisdiction because the jurisdiction has their, template on how they handle a matter. So whatever payment that they have given to whatever, because I believe this prosecutor.
So guys, this man is alleging that yes, that Tinubu paid those people that are presiding over Simeon Ekpa's case. Because tell me why the person presiding over Simeon Ekpa's case will come appear in court for the first time and then now just conclude overnight that Simeon Ekpa is going to go to jail for 6 years. How does that one happen? How did they just conclude that one immediately without even making investigation, without going through the normal proceedings, without doing the right thing, without taking due process? How did they just come to conclude that yes, that Simeon Ekpa should go to jail for 6 years? You see that this Nnamdi Kanu's case and Simeon Ekpa's case, what they are doing is similar. Even though Simeon Ekpa's case is in Finland, his trial is going on in Finland, and Nnamdi Kanu's case, his trial is going in Nigeria. You can see that the same thing Nigerian government is doing to concerning his trial, the same thing the Nigerian government is doing to Simeon Nnamdi Kanu is the same thing Finland government are also doing to him. That's to tell you that there's a collaboration. Like I said, this trial is just a way that they arrested these two people, Nnamdi Kanu and Simeon Ekpa. It's just a way just to silence it. But they want to, use this opportunity to make sure that, yes, that Biafra will die and never come up again in this country, Nigeria. So tell me, what they said these people are terrorists. They said Nnamdi Kanu and Simeon Ekpa, these people are terrorists. Why is it you cannot prove your point to show these people are terrorists? In the concerning Simeon Ekpa's case, case, they did not even make investigations, guys. There was no investigation. They just went ahead to say that yes, this man will go to jail for 6 years. Now, coming down to Nnamdi Kanu's case, they are, taking due process. But let's remember that during the time of Binta Nyako, there were so many delays. During the time of Binta Nyako, they were just using it to make sure that he stays there until Buhari is out. Now they want to use this opportunity to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu stays there until Tinubu is out. This is how they want to be delaying it. That was how Buhari left, and now they want to still delay it to Tinubu leave. This is a very big lie. So this is how they want to be delaying it until they make sure that Biafra finally dies and no one will talk about it again. But let me tell you that Biafra is a spirit, like I always say. It can never die. If Biafra was not a spirit, when Ojukwu died, Biafra would have died. People that are just taking up Biafra and stopping people that doesn't want to believe, no go area people that doesn't want to believe. See, they know that Nnamdi Kanu knows what Nigerian government are doing. They know that this man knows our mission. No, that is why they have arrested him and they don't want to release him. So if you check what is happening, if you check their trial, you will see that what they are doing to Simeon Ekpa in Finland and what they are doing to Nnamdi Kanu here in Nigeria, the case are similar. How can, concerning Simeon Ekpa's own, how can they just conclude without first time appearing court, you just come and say this man will go to jail for 6 years? People that said he's a terrorist has not come to prove that he's a terrorist. People that said Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist has not even proved. People that claim that he's a terrorist, DSS that claim that this man is a terrorist, he has been terrorizing Nigeria, has not come out to prove that yes, this man is a terrorist. So why are they holding them? Why are they holding them there? To see that these people are collaborating with Finland governments. This man has said it, that Tinubu must have rolled out billions of naira. Look at money that they're supposed to use to make things better in this country. But no, because I want Igbos to be silenced forever. Because I want Igbos to be under us and I want to be treating them like slaves. Therefore, than making Nigeria better, let me use that money and make sure that these people remain in cell or remain in prison till I leave office, till I pack money and leave office. This is what Nigerian governments are saying. This is truly unfair. Why is it you don't want someone? Igbos are not asking for much. These people are not asking for much. In fact, these Igbo people are not asking for much. They said, treat us well, treat us equal, or we succeed, or we go our way. Please, is this a big deal? Treat us equal, or we succeed, or we go our way. They have refused. We will not treat you equal and we'll still treat you like slaves and you will still remain under us. You can never succeed. This is what Nigerian government is saying. Is that not wickedness? Is that not hatred? Nigeria has an Igbo problem. Now, looking at people that are terrorizing Nigeria, the true terrorists of Nigerians are being pampered. Go and check, it's in the media. The true terrorists of Nigerians are truly pampered according to what that man said. They are truly pampered. Those people that are wasting blood, truly wasting blood, those people that are truly, destroying people's farm, they are truly pampered in this country. This man mentioned a lot of people, like I mentioned, in case you did not, listen to that video, the man mentioned a lot of people that have been terrorizing Nigeria. He mentioned one, Asari Dukubo. Asari Dukubo busted pipelines, did a lot of things he did. But still, he's still working freely. He was arrested though. One thing is that all these people that are terrorizing Nigeria that are working freely, all of them, the only thing they have in common is they are Igbo people. If they were not Igbo people, or if they are Igbo people, they will be arrested. Just like they have arrested Nnamdi Kanu and Simeon Ekpa. If they did all they did not do small crimes. They did big crimes that people can say yes. People can point it out that this is what you did. People can prove. People can bring evidence that this is what you did. Where are Nigerian governments packing all this evidence of true people that are terrorizing Nigeria? Where are they keeping those evidence? But look at people that are innocent people. They have arrested them, kept them in DSS for so long. They want Simeon Ekpa's case to be like Nnamdi Kanu's case. They want to still delay it. What Nigerian government is praying for now is for them to bring back Simeon Ekpa to Nigeria, and then his trial will start in the Nigerian court. And normal now they'll start delaying it till Tinubu leaves, till the next president come and leave. But the way things are going, it is looking like Nnamdi Kanu will soon leave DSS dungeon. The way things are going, because DSS witnesses that are brought, DSS witnesses that brought all their lies, none of them can prove that this man is a terrorist. A man, just like I said before, in a court, it is in the law. If you know the law, you know this. Someone will be presumed innocent until the person is proven guilty. If you say this one is a thief, show people that truly this one is a thief. Bring evidence and show people what this man did that makes him to be a thief. Show people that yes, this man stole this. That is why you're calling him a thief. And the world will know that truly this man is a thief. But you call someone a terrorist, you can't even prove that he's a terrorist. What does this tell you? I see no reason why Nnamdi Kanu is still in that place. That he said, let my people go. Allow us to go. That he said, we don't want to be under Nigeria because Nigeria has no plans for us. They have no good plans for us. So let us go. They have refused. They have said, we will not let you go. You will remain a slave under us and you will not do anything about it. It's a lie. Shame to Nigeria as Nnamdi Kanu is, securing victory for himself in court, and also shame to DSS people. So, guys, I want you guys to, for those that did not listen to what Nnamdi Kanu said, take a look at what Nnamdi Kanu said. He said he doesn't even care if he stays an extra year in detention. He doesn't care. He doesn't care at all. As far as he's doing it for his people. He talked about even when he lived in England, how things are going in England. That he studied in England. That in England, you see governments giving people that don't have houses, a decent house to live. Go to see how people are suffering. Even the Northerners look at how they are suffering. The Northerners they are collaborating with, they are suffering. Go to the north, you see many children with kwashoko, insecurity everywhere. Daily Farrow to me, pointed out this, that you see this how Fulani people came in, and Nnamdi Kanu told them that told the North that these people that you're calling your brothers, these Fulani people you're calling your brothers, they are no part of you. They did not listen. Now what is happening? The Fulanis are now even terrorizing, keep buying the Northerners, and now Northerners are on the run. Some of them their village are looking like desert because you cannot find anyone, even animal you cannot find. These people that they call brothers are now the one terrorizing. I'll still share a story on how Dele Farrow to me, explained and said that you see these people, these these Fulani people are not part of you, but Dele Farrow to me he talked about how Fulani people came into existence to Nigeria. I'll still talk about the story, but for now, let's listen to what Nnamdi Kanu said.
Are you not afraid for your life? And what happens?
I am dead already.
And at what happens if anything happens to you now? Do you have succession plans?
I am dead already.
Are you not afraid for your life? And what happens?
I am dead already.
And at what happens if anything happens to you now? Do you have succession plans?
I am dead already. I was pouring some water, I do apologize. I am dead already. The only thing that can bring me back to life is Biafra. This life is meaningless without freedom, not just freedom. As I said before, I traveled to England to study for a reason and for a purpose. You cannot tell me that in England, they have gas piped all the way from the Scottish gas fields. There is 24 hours a day electricity. There is gas. If you're homeless or if you're unemployed, the government can give you what is called housing benefit. You can pay your rent and live in a decent home. They also give you money to feed as well. If I cannot do those things for my people, then my life is meaningless. So as I am right now, I'm already dead. I'm only waiting for Biafra to revive me and to resuscitate me. And I feel and I do pray that most other Africans should feel the way that I do. Because Africa is a failure because we fail to address the core and the key issues affecting our lives. We intend to change that. And by the grace of God Almighty in heaven, we shall be successful. My life doesn't matter anymore. What matters is Biafra. Everything else is irrelevant. And the zoo government, they know it. Everything is irrelevant. The only thing that matters to me, God is my witness, is Biafra, nothing more. I'm not doing anything. I don't have a car. I have nothing. The only promise I said to God is, give me Biafra, that's all. I don't want anything else. What am I doing with money? What am I doing with cars? I don't need them. The Biafra I do need.
So, guys, you've heard what Nnamdi Kanu said. He said, you see, money is not his problem. Cars is not his problem. All he wants is Biafra. And he's already a dead man. It is only Biafra that can, revive him. This is what Nnamdi Kanu said. He said, because Nigeria cannot, solve the problem, or knows the problem of Nigeria and knows that it's coming from the roots, because they cannot solve the problem from the roots, therefore he wants Biafra and he wants his people to go. Now, remember when Nnamdi Kanu was, advising the Northerners, telling them that, you see, these people that you call Fulani people, these people that you call brothers, that they're not part of you. He was sounding and making it loud and clear for them. He said that these people are not part of you, but they refused to hearken. Now, they were working together. Now, what is happening? Northerners on their own. Dele Farotimi, shared. Let me just tell you the story of what Dele Farotimi said. He said that he talked about how these Fulani people came into existence in Nigeria. He said that these people were important. These Fulani people were imported from Sierra Leone, were imported from Senegal, were imported from Chad, were imported from Niger to Nigeria to take over the lands in Nigeria, to take over and terrorize Nigeria. Tell me why Nigerians in Nigeria, a Nigerian, sorry, will be importing another foreigners, terrorists from outside to come and set up their group, to come and set up group here, to come and establish a group to be terrorizing Nigeria. Where did all these ISWA, Boko Haram, where did all these things come from? He talked about all these things. That, let me tell you guys, Dele Farotimi said that these people that, like, just like that man said, these people that are terrorizing Nigeria, Nigerian government knows all of them. Knows all of them. But why is it that they're not even doing anything about it? So now, after Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has finished, telling them, look at these people, they will start, when they will start, when they will start their what's it called? When they will start terrorizing Nigeria, will soon come, and then you will now know that you guys are not brothers. You guys are different people. They have their mission. These people were imported. They did not listen now. Look at the Northerners are now running away. The Northerners are now running because these Boko Haram people, these terrorists, these bad guys, these Fulani bandits are now terrorizing everywhere. Like, guys, if you go to Plateau State now, if you go to Jigawa, there was even a video I watched of a man crying, his family members all wiped away by these bad guys. Do you know how it feels to lose loved ones? I don't know if Nigerian government, it has reached the extent that they don't have human feelings again. Because if you go to the media, you see what the atrocities these bad guys are doing. You see how they are wasting lives. Human beings. They don't have human feeling in them. They are not human again, no. They are not human. Look at what is happening, and they have refused to solve insecurity in Nigeria. It's not like they don't have the money, but they push the money to irrelevant things. If Nigeria decides today that they're going to stop insecurity in Nigeria, trust me, they will do it. It is not a big deal. They are going to do it. But because of their refuse, just like Nnamdi Kanu said, they have refused to, stop the problem of Nigeria or to solve the problem of Nigeria from the roots. That is why he wants his people to go. If they say today that they want to agree and stop this thing that is happening in Nigeria, both hunger, both insecurity, both high cost of living, it can happen. It can happen. If you check all these if you check in UK, if you check in Europe, all these places, all these people, they don't have what Nigeria have when it comes to natural resources. They don't have. Nigeria is a blessed country, but because we have bad people there, that is why it cannot move forward. Tell me why we'll be producing petrol. It's still shocking me to you now. Why is it that Nigerians will be producing petroleum, but still we can't petroleum is too high. People can not afford it. We produce petrol, but still we cannot afford it. What does this tell you? So that's to tell you that, look at what Nigerian governments are doing. They're really, finishing us in this country. There's a collaboration, just like the allegation that there's a collaboration between, foreign countries for, African countries not to work. Is like currently where Nigeria is going to now, it's looking like that allegation is true. It's looking like it's true. So what that man was saying was that there are many people in Nigerian politics, and people that even in Yoruba, they are chiefs in Yoruba, but still these people are still they are being pampered in government. These terrorists, they know them all, but they are still being pampered. All these people that are wasting life, when they are being captured, what do? They go and put them in one place to rehabilitate them, and after they will now start working freely. You come and say, I've stopped after wasting lives. After wasting lives, millions of people. Look at what is happening. You need to go and check reports, what Amnesty Nigeria, put it out there, how many people that have been lost to insecurity. It is impossible to keep track record of people that have been dying since Tinubu started office. Since Tinubu came, this is just to say that he has no plans for Nigeria, because since he came, everything has increased. Both insecurity mostly has increased. So now talking about Simeon Ekpa's case, just like that man has said, these people knows what they are doing. This is a plan, so that once they just like if you watched his trial, he said that Simeon Ekpa, when he appeared to court for the first time, immediately they said he's going to go to jail for 6 years. Is going to go to jail for 6 years. And now, if you check, that 6 years is a red flag, according to that man, because he made the research and he said that if for anyone that committed terrorism, just like they have said that these people committed terrorism and then they committed treason, anyone that committed these two crimes is going to go to jail from 14 to 21 years. So how did the 6 years come about? That's to tell you that this is a plan. According to what he said this is a plan with Nigerians and Finland governments, just to keep him there until Tinubu is out or done with his tenure. Because you all know that Tinubu wants to come out again. He has his way. He said there is nothing Tinubu cannot do with money. There is nothing he cannot do with money, just to keep him there. Because they can never stand Nnamdi Kanu and Simeon Ekpa. That is why they want to keep him there. So that 6 years is a red flag. It's a red flag. They want him to be there until Tinubu is out of office. You see, presidency 2027, Tinubu is going to come out again. He's going to, in fact, I've already started campaigning for him. Or even amid the insecurity, high cost of living, the same person that has caused Nigerians to suffer, the same person that has put Nigeria in a very difficult condition, more difficult condition. They have started his campaign. We are still in 2025. They have started campaign of presidency 2027 in 2025. Why people are dying? People are dying. Fulani people are killing people. They have started his campaign for the same president that have no record of changing Nigeria. It's 2 years of nothing. 2 years of he has totally done nothing. People that are praising Tinubu like Akpabio, they should come out and tell us what this man has done, because I have not seen. The economy is still bad, so what have you done? People are dying every day. People are losing their life, losing loved ones. So what have you done? I've not seen anything Tinubu has done. No, people that are praising him should come out and tell us this is what Tinubu have done. They claim that they borrowed money to for school acquisition for teenagers, for women. Where those people that were involved in that, they should come out and say, if truly that thing happened, they should come out and say yes, that they would have come out. If we do something for somebody, the person will come out and thank you. But none of them came out to say that yes, they went through this scheme. That's to say that these people are just eating Nigerians' money. When I say that Tinubu is working for, I don't just get what is happening in this country. People are dying. You're not saying anything about it. You're not even addressing it. Someone like Peter Obi, look at what is happening, even the flood, everything that's happening around the world. He goes to, show his condolences. Peter Obi will still come out and be advising Nigerian government on what to do. He's just, you see, Nigerian president just folded his hands and he's just looking. He's not doing anything. Peter Obi will come out. It's not like he's a jobless man. Will come out and be advising Nigerian government, advising the president on what to do, things to do. They can't even emulate or try to do what he's saying. Things are getting, there's no how you can, bring a policy that you cannot handle. There's no how you bring something that you cannot handle. Now it's affecting Nigerians and you're not doing anything. Or I leave office, may another person come, you have refused. What kind of country is this? This country keeps getting worse every blessed day. Amnesty Nigeria has said that, people that have died ever since Nibu, Ajum says in May 27, people that have died, the number of people that have died are 10,217 people, which have confirmed is a lie. They made a mistake with that. That figure should be number of people that die in months, in weeks. What am I saying? In weeks, in days, not even in 2 years. If you have to talk about the correct figures, it should be running in 70,000, 100,000, because many people lose their life on a daily basis. You can't even step out of your house. If you're stepping out of your house, you should be carrying your heart like this because you're not sure that you return. Yes, kidnapping has become a business because people now venture into crime. Kidnapping is now a business. It's a big business in Nigeria. Kidnapping is one of the big businesses in Nigeria now. When they kidnap you, they collect ransom. If you cannot pay, they'll buy you. A lot of people, they don't have human feelings again because of how bad this economy is. Everybody is hungry. People are now kidnapping their fellow human beings because they are hungry. It's so appalling that I don't want to talk about what the DSS did in this live session because I've shared the story before. Let me just talk about. It's so appalling that the DSS, even with all the things happening, the insecurity, he's not still concerned. Because if he's concerned, that money he used to build Islamic schools, that have ventured it into security matters and promote security or wipe away insecurity in Nigeria, if he's truly concerned about Nigeria. This is the same person that came out to say that we should fight ourselves. We should fight ourselves. You know, still, see if you can promote. He said the Navy, the military, the police combined cannot protect you, and therefore we should protect ourselves. Remember, that was the same thing Nnamdi Kanu said. They said that we're not capable. We're not capable. How? Is it that you guys are not weaponized? Because if you check, these people, they don't have enough weapons. We have seen many videos of these guys coming out to tell us, these soldiers coming out to tell us that, you see, these people, we cannot face them again. We want to go home. These people have weapons. Who are giving them those weapons? Give military those weapons to finish them. That money you're using to spend on unnecessary things, weaponize them and see if, that is why I said, if today, Nigerian government say they want to bring down these bad guys, they can bring them down. Tijibolo is still working freely, doing what he's doing. Why we have military? It's better we don't have military and then all this thing are happening. It's better we don't have chief of defense staff, we don't have deputy commandants, we don't have chief of army staff, and all this thing is still happening. Chief of defense staff promised that he's going to bring Tijibolo down. But till now, 8 months are still counting. He has not. Tijibolo is still causing problem in Nigeria. So guys, this is what is happening. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, for more updates. Still come and update you guys on what is going on, still going on concerning Nnamdi Kanu's case and Simon Ekpa's case. So remember that Nnamdi Kanu's trial is going to continue on the 13th of June 2025. So don't miss that out. I'll still come and update you guys. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, and drop a comment below. Thank you for watching.